guys, welcome to London Players Guild. I'm back in London, so I was hoping around
Same.
on the stream.
We're back in London.
Those two guys were
Yeah,
in
back
London.
in London.
If you've been watching the stream for Barcelona big prelims, you've seen those guys the whole weekend, so I know you have enough of them. But still, they are here for the one last thing. I came back this morning. How was the event for you guys?
Definitely a really good event. One thing I definitely liked about the event, bar the actual stream setup, we'll get onto that in a bit, but the actual event, in terms of players and in terms of what we saw, it was really different from what we see like when we play or when we see UK events. In terms of styles of play, what people were playing, and it was really interesting to get insight on like what people how people think in different like metas and in different
Do you know what was the most popular leader throughout the weekend? No, Yellow Broly.
Oh.
Spanish people love Yellow
Yeah,
Broly.
really, yeah, I can imagine.
Majority of players were Spanish and
Obviously.
Portuguese. We had a few players from Norway.
Yeah,
And
we were excited to see that. Some of them told us in chat they literally travelled from Norway to just...
Yeah, and that's pretty much that. Everyone else was from that Spanish.
What was the total number again?
130 players
Okay.
and 13 teams on Sunday.
Sick.
We played 6 rounds of Swiss, I think it was, and then top 16.
Top 16, top 8.
But we had the number of players to play top 16, actually.
Which was great. It's nice having a large number of players in the tournament.
I was surprised, because if all those people could make it to the European finals is going to be a proper 2-day event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really want to see that happen. I know we shared our channel and generally our fan page with a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully you guys are watching this and you will hear that we're talking about you. The same weekend was happening in London, which was 51 players.
Very successful tournament.
It's okay. Let's not downput it. It was an official tournament. I'm glad to see that we actually had that.
Yep.
A lot of good British players went to Frankfurt, so I think that also had something to do with people not showing up.
Yeah.
London also being expensive, although Barcelona was way more expensive than London to travel to. 300 per person costed me and Max. So yeah, it was quite a lot. We were also understaffed. We had 3 floor judges, including me, although I was supposed to be a scorekeeper, and then we had a head judge, and I ended up as a stream judge.
Okay.
And head judge was helping me as a second stream judge when we were doing the hand cam.
Yeah.
Max was slipping on that hand cam thing.
Trust me, it has been difficult, because if you're not used to typing, and there was no English language on the tablets.
Yeah.
So it kept on correcting me, and it had autocorrect on all the time.
It was just funny how we would see the guy's hand, and then we're like, you can just play this, and then it goes to his turn, suddenly the card's vanished. And we're like, we guess he didn't have it then.
So when Gogeta got on the stream, I was like, oh, so yes, try finding Super Saiyan Son Goku on the list of all the cards, because you put the name and it brings all cards named Super Saiyan Son Goku.
Couldn't you have put the code of the card?
No, I couldn't. I needed to go by the name of the card. At first I put Super Saiyan, and then I was like, wait.
So takes go on. Yeah.
Nope. Too much.
But yeah, the camera quality was amazing for the stream.
They had a really good 4K
And
cameras. 2 separate computers to stream Magic and Dragon Ball.
The face cam was amazing as
the
well.
stream actual template, the layout was real nice.
I took a glimpse of the tool they were using for the hand cam and for the layout altogether, for the live and all that stuff. I will see if we can get that set up for LPG, or otherwise if we can get Cardmarket support in setting that up for LPG tournaments in the future. That would require more staff, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest issue with those, is that it requires more staff. Yes, so in the future we'll probably try to provide more staff towards those events. So if you want to get included, let us know. We might be doing like team trips for LPG to other events run by Cardmarket, because I must say I really enjoyed events being run by Cardmarket.
Yeah.
So far it has been, both Frankfurt and Barcelona have been really, really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed myself, met a lot of nice people, and there was a few hiccups here and there, but we managed. We're learning slowly how to work with a TCG Meister, which is another form of nightmare.
There's
one brilliant thing I love about this program. that I haven't seen in many other programs. Just one click and you have pairings online. Another click,
like click sort pairing.
yeah, no, another click, and you have printed QR code that's valid for the whole tournament. And you just tape it to the wall.
And people can
We
see
literally did never need to
so
print
people just
out.
scan the QR code and they have
Yeah,
pairings. In the
Yeah, and we never needed to print out really paper pairings. No one was
That's-
using that.
That's what they've done at Pokemon. They have the thing, but you can go on the website, put
So-
your player ID in, and your round just is there.
Yeah, so people literally were sat down at the tables before we even put the paper pairings out.
That's insane. Yeah.
130 players.
I think also we need to give Mario a shout.
Mario
right?
and Danilo as well.
Yeah.
And Annika.
Yeah.
So that's a girl that was working behind the scenes on the stream. She was correcting the cameras. She was doing a lot of.
But Mario, he was on point, man. He was talking to us all day, making sure we had.
He was doing both streams, but we worked out that next time if we're going to be running two
Need
streams,
dedicated streamers.
yes, probably there's going to be one more person there keeping an eye on the Dragon Ball stream. So you always have someone to talk to, and probably we'll also be running interviews because this time we didn't bother with setting it up, but it was quite popular.
Yeah.
In the end, because you peaked at 80 viewers, I think it was.
Yes. It's around 70 to 80 views.
70 to 80, yeah.
We were going to pull up.
Considering that's very good, considering there were two big tournaments going on at the same time.
Yeah, and it was in the middle of the night for states.
Exactly.
So we got a good turnout for people watching. Yeah. I mean, what do you think about the final? Oh, because you haven't heard about that. In finals, it was an exact mirror in singles.
Yeah, we saw the
side deck,
yeah.
but even the main deck, because those two guys came together for the tournament.
Yeah, we could tell that.
Shout out to Borgela, right?
Yeah.
Like, unbeaten the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Sanchez.
They split the prizes there, but they played it out for us.
Okay.
So we could get the actual final match.
Finals, yeah.
The guy that was playing in the final, he was in the tops quite a few. He showed in the tops quite a few times on the stream.
Yeah.
And he was getting progressively better with his matchups, especially playing against veggies. The Champa Vados getting negated just to go for the game.
The Kefla, what we realized.
But he didn't need to do that though, right? From what we saw, he already had game, but he assured it by summoning Champa.
Yeah,
Vados.
because he didn't know.
No, you don't know what he has in his hands.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
we did. We knew he had game.
Yeah, but like from a standpoint of not knowing anything,
Yeah, from his point of view,
just doing that alone shows the level of skill and how much time you put into that.
Yeah. He wanted to make sure he won, but from what we saw in hand, he already won. He
Yeah.
didn't need to do that. He already won. But
Yeah. And the other one on the teams, the Green Broly player actually is playing for less than a month.
Yeah,
we saw he was
we
quite
could tell.
shaky.
We could tell though that he definitely knew how to play his deck, and the only thing that was getting him was matchups.
Yes.
I guess playing against the starter Gogeta player, you don't really expect to come to the tournament and play against starter Gogeta. But when he was playing against the Purunga player,
Yeah.
he played against someone else.
No, he played twice against Purunga.
On stream. Yeah, you could tell that the first game, you could tell he didn't really know what he was doing.
Yeah,
I could
because
tell by
the first game, because he used Paragus' sacrifice on another Paragus. He didn't use it on a Broly, right? Because he did.
No, but that's not-
Broly control mechanism.
yeah, that was not. But that's not about the matchup, right?
He lost that game either way.
In game two, when he knew to side the deck in the TN, you know, the shuffle back cards, one that shuffles on from drop back into deck. He knew to add it in, but he didn't really know exactly what he wanted to shuffle in because he shuffled back in.
He tried at some point. He tried to shuffle back an extra
Dragon
card.
Ball, yeah, but he shuffled back
which
in.
got salted as well. Yeah,
He shuffled back in a Vegeta at all
all
costs, and he was already at 2 life. You know, just little things
Yeah.
like that. You could tell that he wasn't really sure on the matchup, but he definitely was.
After his
confident player.
first Purunga match, he asked me for some advice.
Yeah.
Afterwards, that's why his second match went a bit
A
better.
bit better, yeah.
But he could not change his sideboard, so he was not siding any additional Champas, for example.
Yeah.
So he couldn't go a bit more aggressive, and he was
yeah.
playing the green-yellow version, which is not optimal right now because the green-yellow was mostly played for Freezer Calls and Pattering Laser,
Yeah.
which you can't really
Can't play
use
it,
right
yeah.
now. Also, there was a situation when someone sided against him Mafuba,
Yeah. Oh, and
and then
yeah.
they drew them when there was a 6-drop or 8-drop already on
Yeah.
board. But yeah, the guy is very interested in learning. It mostly caught him on not knowing matchups, not knowing cards, and getting stressed out when the game took longer than he expected.
Yeah.
But he had a very good judgment regarding the secret, because I've seen a lot of times people didn't want to discard the secret,
Yeah.
but he knew that if he can't resolve the secret,
He
it
needs to
doesn't
get rid of it.
matter.
Yeah,
He just discards and plays his game.
Yeah.
which he really impressed me with that.
Yeah.
I must say, first time I've seen him sitting on those 3 cards in hand, his 6 drop got removed, and he was like, so I can ditch those 2 cards, including Secret, and play the 8 drop, or I can just keep it like this and see what I'm going to do next turn. He ditched the Secret.
to keep his chain alive. Yeah. And that's definitely.
He didn't know though, which he got informed later on when he asked me for advice. To be fair, I shouldn't have given him the advice even between the rounds because I was a judge. But he didn't know that you can use Activate Battle on Broly during your opponent's turn.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's a big one.
That's why we didn't see him pop stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why when he had a 4 drop when there was an attack with critical Haru Haru, he didn't ditch a card to kill that Haru Haru.
Yeah, because that's what we said and he didn't do it and we were a bit confused.
Yeah, he just comboed off that Broly. And the other thing is, none of the players in that match knew that when Cold Bloodlust was used on Porunga, it couldn't get critical. So, do you remember the situation where 3-drop Porunga was played? There was Cold Bloodlust. And then he used Shenron to give it critical.
Yeah.
And he thought that it kept the critical, which it doesn't. Because Cold Bloodlust negates all the skills of the card.
Can Porunga attack?
Yes, because its skill got negated.
Oh.
It got Cold Bloodlust so it can attack. So he used so the Porunga player used Shenron to give it 5k and critical. Then attacked with it, and then they asked me for confirmation that it has critical, and I confirmed that it doesn't.
But it doesn't have the booster, or does it?
It does have the
it has the booster.
It's just all the skills that are input on the cards get negated.
Yeah, the text box is blank regardless of any added skills and stuff.
Because essentially what Counter Bloodlust says is the skills on the card are negated. Yeah,
I really like the way the Brady player was playing it throughout the week. And regardless of whether he's playing for a month or whether he's playing for however long, I really like it. Really made me think about how and where Brady fit in the meta. Because Tragic Awakening has always been a card that's been in the deck, but every time I've seen anyone play it or anytime, I don't see them use it as good as that. Or I see them using it at a low count. I feel like he definitely had a really high count that card, and that kept him going throughout most of the games that we saw. Because there was a lot of
definitely.
But if the game went over turn 3, he suddenly found himself lost very often. He didn't know how to proceed with the game, and he depended too much on going the chain sometimes. And he didn't utilize his attacks best, but he learned from the experience. Definitely,
that's the most important part.
Them guys did really, really well. I think they won in the end. Yes, because he won the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So the Broly player actually carried his team to the victory.
Yeah.
So congratulations to the guys.
Just the tournament was so good. It was
really
so
fun.
Me and Jamal had so much fun.
Yeah. Next time we'll try to start the stream a bit earlier because we lost 1 round on the teams there.
Yeah, time zone was a bit of a problem as well.
Time zone was not that much of a problem, but there was the setup, and we lost 1 round on miscommunication between me and Max. Because at the beginning, just before the round 1 finished, I got sat down to level 2 judge exam, and Max took over for everything, and he kind of forgot to put the team there.
Yeah, it didn't hurt anything.
You got some exhibition match, right?
Yeah.
And afterwards, I took over as an assistant head judge when Max was taking his level 2. So fingers crossed in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, we adjusted the camera.
You gonna get that level 2 or?
Oh, I don't know.
That judge?
I am not allowed to discuss the test.
Fair enough.
But fingers crossed.
Yes. When do you negate? First.
Fingers crossed. In 2 weeks, Europe is going to have their first 2 level 2 judges. With no one passed yet.
We'll see.
We're definitely going to be posting about that if that's going to happen. In the meantime, also congratulations to Silk.
Yeah, for taking the big prelim in London.
Yes, Baby Vegeta finally won something. Congratulations to him.
And Matt Pritchard, because he deserves
second
his credits.
place. Yeah.
He deserves his credits.
And I guess also congratulations to our 2 players, Azim Lone and Joe Danton, for making top 16.
Top 16, yeah.
We only listed 2 players this weekend, and both of them made the top cut.
Yep.
So nothing to say. Azim lost to a 3rd place.
Yeah, he lost to Now.
Yes, and Niall got the 3rd place. I don't know who Joe lost to.
He lost to
Clash of Fates. Yes.
Playing Japan, but we don't talk about that. Then.
No, we don't talk about it. Joe's had enough of that. He's had enough torture.
Yeah.
No, but
well done, Joe.
Well done. Yes. Thank you everyone for watching. We're going to be around. We are still trying to get ourselves sorted for European finals, and here comes our request for you guys watching, because Bandai doesn't support us with any compensation. What are you looking for?
I'm dying. I need a drink. Carry on.
Because Bandai doesn't provide us with any actual compensation for streaming that we do, for casting that we do, we don't get anything. Getting to Coventry and streaming would be on our own expense. We've done that multiple times until now, but the cost is going to be really big, and it's one of the bigger events. If you would like to help us, there is a Patreon in the description. There's a link to Patreon and donations on PayPal on our fan page. If you would want to help us, it would mean a lot. We're trying to gather around £500 to be able to get the casters to Coventry, to have some compensation for their time, and also have a hotel for them, some food during the day, so they can actually keep on going, so we can move our equipment there safely, so we can get maybe not as good quality as Cardmarket, because we don't have all of that equipment that they do.
We're not at that level yet.
But we're trying to get as much as we can, and this is one of the events that we should have a stream for, because it's supposed to be the biggest event we're going to have in Europe.
And our finals.
Yeah, because
exactly.
we just about did Manchester, didn't we? Like, it took us. We got informed like the day before.
We got confirmed on Thursday. On Friday, we needed to leave, and costed us over £250. That's not including the hotel. That was only train tickets and some basic food for our single person that didn't got anything for that. So yes, there is no plan.
How long was it? 19 hours I sat there, right?
Yes, because there was a single day.
But the chat helped me that day.
Yeah,
the chat kept me going.
There's no plan for the stream at all at the moment. So if you guys would like to stream, if we can get your support, we will volunteer ourselves to go there, stream. There's going to be stream then for you guys to watch. If you're from States, or if you are from other part of the world, or if you just plainly can't make the tournament, if you want to see the event, please support us. That way we can just provide you the ability to view it.
Yeah.
And then it's also going to be uploaded to our YouTube afterwards. We mostly are trying to do support for the big events with our streaming, and we're also trying to run our own events. And as Bandai announced already, that after the finals there's going to be an announcement for European Premier Tournament organizers. We'll be applying for that. Again, any support we can get from you guys would help us a lot. So please see description for the Patreon and the PayPal, and please share this video. Please share all the love you can.
Yeah.
If you're going to support us, please come to the casting desk or in Coventry, and we'll have a badge for you. We'll have a badge for you even if you don't support us. Just come around, say hi. We'll have a badge for you, so you can wear our badge and help spread the word. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Even it doesn't matter if you were in London or in Barcelona, or you were just watching us. Thank you for supporting the game. We love the game. You want more for it, more good things to happen for it.
More good things for this game.
Yep.
So to show Bandai that it actually is happening, we want to provide the streams so people in States also can see that it is happening, so we get more love. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a wonderful day.